Do you take Sarah to be your companion in the adventures that lies ahead? Do you promise to walk by her side to the ends of the earth and encourage her and support her in every endeavor? Do you commit to her openly yourself up completely to her and share with her your entire being? To share her laughter as well as her troubles? To share her happiness as well as the challenging moments together? And do you promise to love her absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next?
I do.
Sarah, do you take Chris to be your companion in the adventure that lies ahead? Do you promise to walk by his side to the ends of the earth? Love and encourage him and support him in his every endeavor? Do you commit to him, open him up yourself completely to him and share with him your entire being? To share his laughter as well as his troubles? To share your happiest as well as the challenging moments together? Do you promise to love him absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next?
I do. Just making sure you heard it.
I, Christopher,
I, Christopher,
take you, Sarah,
take you, Sarah,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
the companion of my home,
the companion of my home,
the friend of my life.
the friend of my life.
We will bear together
We will bear together
whatever troubles
whatever troubles
life may lay upon us,
life may lay upon us,
and we shall share together
and we shall share together
all the good
all the good
and joyful things
and joyful things
life will bring us.
life will bring us.
I vow to love you,
I vow to love you,
take care of you.
take care of you.
I take you
I take you
with all of your faults
with all of your faults
and strengths.
and strengths.
I offer myself to you
I offer myself to you
with all my faults
with all my faults
and strengths.
and strengths.
I choose you
I choose you
as the person
as the person
to whom
to whom
I will spend the rest of my life with,
I will spend the rest of my life with,
no matter what life brings.
no matter what life brings.
And I will
And I will
always be there for you.
always be there for you.
And that your pain
And that your pain
will be mine,
will be mine,
and your joy
and your joy
mine as well.
mine as well.
I vow to be a good husband,
I vow to be a good husband,
always putting you first in my life.
always putting you first in my life.
I promise to hold
I promise to hold
to the highest good
to the highest good
of our family
of our family
as my priority.
as my priority.
I promise to give you
I promise to give you
my trust,
my trust,
my devotion,
my devotion,
my tenderness,
my tenderness,
my affection.
my affection.
I say these things
I say these things
because I truly love you.
because I truly love you.
And with all the love in my heart,
And with all the love in my heart,
in these words,
in these words,
I freely and willfully
I freely and willfully
pledge my love to you
pledge my love to you
and bind my life to you
and bind my life to you
until the end of our forever.
until the end of our forever.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
I, Sarah,
I, Sarah,
take you, Chris,
take you, Chris,
to be my husband,
to be my
the
husband,
companion of my home,
the companion of my home,
friend of my life.
the friend of my life.
We will bear together
We will bear together
whatever troubles
whatever troubles
life may lay upon us.
life may lay upon us.
And we will share together
And we will share together
all the good and joyful things
all of the good and joyful things
life will bring us.
that life will bring us.
I vow
I vow
to love you,
to love you,
take care of you.
take care of you.
I take you,
Ooh, I'm being a girl.
and that's why we love you, to take care of
I'm
you,
just so stinking happy
to take care of you.
to take care of you.
I take you.
I take you. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
That's all right, sweetheart. With all of your faults
With all of your faults and mine
and strengths,
and strengths,
I choose you
I choose you
as the person
as the person
to whom I will spend the rest of my life with,
whom I will spend the rest of my life with,
no matter what life brings.
no matter what life brings.
I will always be there for you.
I will always be there for you.
Through the pain
Through the pain,
will be mine, and,
you will be mine,
and your joy
and your joy
will be mine as well.
will be mine as well.
I vow
I vow
to be a good wife to you,
to be a good wife to you,
always putting you first in my life.
always putting you first in my life.
I promise
I promise
to hold to the highest
to hold to the highest
good of our family
good of our family
as my priority.
as my priority.
I promise
I promise
to give you
to give you
my trust,
my trust,
my devotion,
my devotion,
my tenderness,
my tenderness,
my affection.
and my affection.
I say these things
I say these things
because I truly love you.
because I truly, really, really, and truly love you.
And with all the love in my heart,
And with all of the love in my heart,
all these words,
all of these words,
I freely
I freely
and willfully
and willfully
pledge my love to you
pledge my love to you
and bind my life to you
and bind my life to yours like concrete
until the end of our forever.
until the end of our forever.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
You've kissed many times, but today the feeling is anew. No longer as simply partners and best friends, you become husband and wife. Now seal this agreement with a kiss, because today that kiss is your promise. Kiss your beautiful bride.
So I met Sarah, 4th grade, a long, long time ago. We were actually a lot shorter than we are now. Very hard to believe, but we were. And I moved around a lot, but she has stayed my whole heart. She's been my best friend forever, and she's been there through everything. And I do mean everything, all the crazy moments. And I wouldn't trade her for anybody else as a best friend. She's been the perfect godmother and aunt to my daughter. And she's caring and loving and creative. She's a very blunt mouth that she is not afraid of using, even on me, especially last couple days. And I can take it, you're right. And you know what? You have been so happy the last few months, year, and that's to Chris, and he has made you extremely happy, and I couldn't thank him more of anything. And even though we couldn't have gotten to know each other better, you bring out the best in her, and you make her an even better person than she already is, and more of a nerd. And I love it, because now she's topping me on all things nerds. So I want to thank you for loving her and caring for her and just being her best friend. I think I'm being topped now. Here's to Sarah and Chris. And I love you.
I have known Chris since junior high, I think. So it's been now nearly probably 17, 18 years. And I'll tell you this, one thing that we bonded over right away, I thought about so many things. We went to football games together in high schools. You can probably tell we didn't play. I didn't play, certainly. I would have gotten ran over. And then over the years, as we both went our separate ways for college, we went to about 100 movies together as we've seen each other since. We went to a World Series game together, which did not end as we had hoped. This evening is ending a lot better. And I thought about saying some stories from that, but I think one thing about Chris that his friends know and the people close to him know is Chris has an amazing sense of humor. And he loves all things funny, just like I did. And so when we were in junior high and high school, one of the things we loved doing were we loved running lines from Saturday Night Live or Seinfeld or just The Daily Show, anything, because we bonded over humor. And I think that life throws you a lot of hardships. And I think that when you have those friends that you've known forever, that you can meet up with, and you don't have to worry about talking with your troubles with all the time, and you have that connection with, that you can bond over, just being able to laugh about things and enjoy the time together, it is so special. And as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate it so much. I can say this, a few years ago, my mother passed away, and Chris was living in Nashville at the time, and that was a rough drive to come back for an afternoon visitation. And Chris was one of the first people there. That's impeccable character. And we can talk a lot about humor and the Cardinals and every movie and every piece of science fiction that Chris likes, all that kind of stuff, but I really want people to know he's just a great guy. And Sarah hit the jackpot. When I first met Sarah, I was like, she's going to be a lot like Chris. She's going to be really quiet and restrained. And so I know I speak for everybody here. We love you dearly. We're rooting you on. We're here for you. And we hope you enjoy this great ride, just like we've enjoyed this evening. So I want to give a toast to Chris, a toast to Sarah. Thank you all for coming. This has been such a great evening.